Guys, this is SWTOR. Hello and welcome to a brand new Let's Play of one of the greatest, not only Star Wars games, but just RPGs generally, Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. We've got Darth Malak there, just mean mugging us. We're ready to start a new game. If you guys want to watch this live instead of the VOD on YouTube, you can follow my Twitch account, which is twitch.tv/SWTOR. We'll be doing it live with lots of viewers, some who are already making fun of my use of Dark Malak instead of Darth Malak. So apparently I know nothing. But we'll start a new game. It's been a while since I've played this. KOTOR is one of my favorite games. I've done a ton of playthroughs. Most recently, it came out on iOS and Android, and I did an entire playthrough of the game. It was super, super fun. I don't know which I want to be. Soldier, like when I was a kid, I always played Soldier because it's the most easy. You can just put points in like brawn and strength and health and whatever. But as I got older, Preceptor, thank you very much for the tier 1 sub, guys. Drop some Angry X. I don't know, I'm thinking maybe Scout. What do you guys think? But yeah, so we are playing this on Xbox One. Corey said something about the Knights of the Old Republic recording settings. What we're doing is we're using the Elgato, which comes with a host of other issues when you try to stream Xbox One stuff. But we're doing the Elgato, and we're recording from that. So thankfully, we don't have to deal with the kind of mangled PC version. Charlie, by the way, please put up a little annotation and video marker so people can skip the build if they aren't interested. So we will do a full custom character. When I was younger, I always used to do this guy because, I mean, look at that flow, first of all. Guy's okay. I don't like the scar. So it's always either this guy or the flow. And you know what? Just because the flow is so good, and because I'm getting excited for the NHL season, I think we'll go with Mr. Longhair. Attributes, okay. This is where I need your guys' help. I don't play D&D, and this is basically D&D in a video game form. It even has D&D style combat roles and stuff. So, now that we've got Mr. Steal Your Girl, his face, we need to put the skills behind it. I like to put Wisdom high because I like to rely on Force powers. Constitution's good too because I like my guy to be pretty hardy. Dexterity, I'll put that up a little bit. Strength, a little bit. Intelligence up pretty high. Yeah, so I think Wisdom is a good one. Vitality is important for everyone, but essential for soldiers or Jedi Guardians. So we're not going to be a Jedi Guardian. We'll probably be some sort of Force user. I mean, obviously all the Jedi classes are Force users, but I want to do something a little more kind of Force focused. Yeah, we don't want to get any negative modifiers, so we'll take everything up to at least 10. We'll put Dexterity up a bit because we will be fighting with a lightsaber at least a bit. We'll put Charisma up because Charisma is pretty useful. I think we'll max... Can you max out Wisdom? What do you guys think of this build right now? Alright, so we got our final build thanks to the Twitch chat. We're going to be going a little lower on strength because we will be less of a kind of brute force melee attacker here and instead be going more Force powers, but we still have enough to do damage up close. Same with Dexterity. It's going to be a little tough early on because I'm going to try to save all of my levels until we get to Dantooine, and I'll explain why in a minute. Constitution is health. Intelligence helps us with skills, and we've nearly maxed out Wisdom and Charisma. So that's what we're going to go with. Let's move on to the skills section. So I like Treat Injury a lot. I like Persuade a lot. Awareness and stealth. I don't use stealth very much. I don't use demolition very much. Computer use I use. Tree injuries does not help force heal. Okay. Only for med packs. Alright, what do you guys think? This is good? Should we move on? So let's go ahead and choose some feats. I'll probably be playing mostly with a blaster until I get to... Or I'll probably be playing totally with a blaster until I get to Dantooine. So let's figure out what to use. So obviously we don't need double-bladed weapons. Don't need this because we have nothing in demo and skill. Don't need this. +1 to persuade, awareness, and treat injury. This might be a good option. Empathy. Repair, security, and computer skills. So this is another kind of all saving throws. Sometimes I go with that one. Conditioning. Implant. So right now I've got rapid shot. That's it. So my thoughts are either we're only gonna have literally we're literally only gonna have 1 feat, or I think we get another one because we do get forced into a level up early on. So I'm thinking maybe conditioning, so we get some saving throws. What do you guys think? Chat, give me your thoughts. Conditioning, I think I'm between conditioning, maybe one of the, I probably won't use sniper shots, or perhaps gearhead. But I think conditioning is a good choice. For some reason it's X to add feats, but okay, we'll go with that. Now's the fun part for the name. Han Mothma. Let's give some of the, let's see some of the random ones. Frikavir, Seth Staeri, Dupes Halon, Tan Kraken. I like that. Be an ancient Kraken family member. I think Eckhart's Ladder could actually be a decent Star Wars name. Normally I don't like for Eckhart's Ladder to be 2 different words, but we'll make a little exception here. See if it'll all fit. Oops. God, keyboard layouts have really went pretty far. Have Eckhart's Ladder? I could do that. Yeah, keyboard layouts have really seen some major technological advancements. Alright, we'll just go with that. We'll keep it simple. And yeah, so if you guys want to see it, take one final look at our build. There it is. We've got the sexy flow. It's really annoying too. If you want to go back, if you decide at the last minute you want to change your portrait, you got to go all the way back to the beginning, redo all your skills and everything. All right, I'm excited. It's just one ship. Classic. Shields are down. Hull is being breached. Air is just... we're just losing air. Drifting in space. Alright. We're about to crash on the Ecumenopolis below, killing perhaps millions, and I'm waking up in my boxers. Apparently only with one arm. Oh god, what's happening? What did I do last night? I'm not funny. I shouldn't be trying to give funny commentary. Also kind of in a bad spot because I didn't read the crawl at all. MVP of the game right here.
By a Sith battle fleet. The Endar Spire. Did you fall out of your bunk and hit your head? The Endar Spire is the ship we're stationed. I'm Trask Olgo.
Trask Olgo. Just an ensign, dude. How old are you?
We work opposite shifts. I guess that's why you haven't seen me before.
I guess.
Hurry up. We have to find Bastila.
Forget it. I'm looking after my own skin.
You swore an oath to protect Bastila when you signed up with this mission.
I didn't swear any oath. I don't even know what's going on here.
I heard what everyone's saying about you. You've explored the farthest reaches of the galaxy. You visited planets I've never even heard
It's a nice
of.
exposition
People with
thrown
skills and abilities
seamlessly
are
into a
hard to find.
conversation.
No wonder the Republic recruited you for this mission. But now I know you're a scout and not a soldier. The past
Oh my god, it's
all
reflecting
tricks
our
aside
choices
during this
already.
attack.
Let's purge this guy. Purge the ensign.
Don't be stupid. You won't. So hurry up and grab your.
Alright. See if I can figure out the console controls. Okay. There's no, you can't look up or down, which is kind of weird. I didn't remember that.
Come on, we have to put your equipment on.
Okay. Can you imagine asking somebody, how do I equip my items?
Press the A button to select
Lord Yggdrasil, thank you very much for the Twitch Prime sub.
Use the equip screen. Use
Dude,
the
I know.
Press the A button.
Okay. Let's put on my clothing. Don't want to be fighting the Sith in the nudie. We'll go blaster pistol. We have anything, cardio package. Put that right into my face, no problem.
Okay, let's move. We should stick together.
Anytime I see Trask, I think of like Trask Industries. From like
Because of the attack,
Halo
this room
3.
is in lockdown, but don't worry.
I also dropped some Angry X for Lord Yggdrasil.
To unlock the door.
Use me to unlock the door. Like, just imagine if someone said that to you. Okay, so that is pause. Okay, that's switch. So they just move the buttons to the triggers, which
Now
makes
that the
sense.
door's open, you
Hold on, did I spell my name right? Yes, okay. Oof. Wouldn't be the first time.
That was Karth.
Oh god,
contacting us
Karth
in our
Onasi.
portable communicator.
Karth is the worst.
He says things are bad. There's a map of the end.
I thought there was supposed to be a fleet protecting us. Like, we got valuable Jedi on board, and we got, like, Mr. Flo, 45-year-old ensign, and some busted old astromech droid.
That door's locked.
Can I security it? Because I've got high security skill? Oh, I can, too.
These Sith must be the advanced boarding party for the Republic.
God, that guy is punk rock. Okay, I think I'm going to switch. I think I'm going to switch you to a melee build. Yeah, got him. Bro, I played this game before. Got him.
I've got a feeling that won't be our last.
God, can you imagine? You're just in a gunfight with somebody. Dude with a sword just goes up and does a front flip. Open the corpse. Thanks for the credits. Oh, not going that way. I like how this is the Endar Spire.
Yep.
Another, and then in Halo you start on the Pillar of Autumn. Both Spire-related names, and both have like disturbed hallways you can't run down. Thanks for the paper. You guys were laughing at me when I put all those skills into treat injury, but who just treated their injury with no problem? This guy. Oh god. That always annoyed me when I played this as a kid, that like you saw the guys fighting with like the vibro swords and you can't pick them up. God damn, brutal. Oof. Kobe. Not a good start. Damn, my dude has an arm on him. What's my favorite seafood? That's a great question. Can we go this way even? Is this where the Jedi is?
Dark Jedi. This fight is too much for us. We better stay back. All we do is get in the way.
Like, I don't understand that. Like, if I go up and knife him, I don't think I'm gonna hurt her cause any. I don't know. Oh, everything's, See, like, let me go up and pick her lightsaber.
Damn, we could have used her help.
Yeah, we could have. When I was a kid, I always like to click the clear attack button. Why? Because you do this cool little flourish, and then if you have a lightsaber, it's how you turn it on and off. I just thought it was cool. When I was running around, I'd always want my lightsaber to be on, right? So, and of course, I was too stupid to understand what the cancel attack button actually did. So, yeah, grab that lightsaber. It's a useful tool for later. Nah, just leave it on the floor. Maybe it got busted, I guess. I don't know. No problem.
The bridge is just beyond that door. I should have
Don't listen. Don't you ever tell me how to live my life, Trask. If I want to run in, you're actually gonna make me like take out a melee weapon. All right. Butthole. It did work.
What?
Gotta watch my health here. Oh yeah.
Bastila's not here on the bridge. They must have retreated to the Sith want Bastila alive.
Bastila is some important. Let's take a look at this bridge. So we've got what looks like the little. Again, the bridge is also kind of Pillar of Autumn-esque because. Bro. It's also kind of Pillar of Autumn-esque because it's got kind of a little lower section. I can imagine myself standing here, putting my hands firmly but also gently on the shoulder of my pilot. Guess we got little communication stations over here. Maybe some navigation. This guy over here just plays Pac-Man all day. Oh, I didn't even notice that backpack. Haha, now I can dual wield. Whoa. Why would you possibly be spinning? We're not even shooting at you anymore. We've given up. I don't even think this ship has gunners anymore, to be honest. Alright, so we gotta level up. This is the only level up we'll have until we get to, I almost said Dagobah, and I almost said Dathomir. Dantooine, the other D1. Because the way we're playing this, I want to save all of my skills for when I get Jedi abilities. So what do you guys think? Let's put one in computer use. Maybe one in awareness and one in repair. What do you guys think? It's kind of give us lots of skills for later on. None in stealth, none in demo. See, just by cutting these out, because I got no use for demolitions. Once I cut these out, you get a lot of points to go around. So we'll just go with that. We get an extra feat now as well. I'm thinking that this empathy would be good, or gearhead would be good. Otherwise, we can try to choose something that will help us with weapons. Like we could use... I don't want to be limited to blaster pistols, though. Or limited to blaster rifles. And to be honest, once we get the lightsaber and we level up again, we're not going to use them anymore. What do you guys think?
Long-time lurker on your channel, and I just decided to support you a bit. Keep up the great work. By the way, are there any plans on doing something similar like Battle of the Dreadnoughts?
Thank you, Renil Nor, for the €5 donation. Much appreciated. Are there any plans on doing something like Battle of the Dreadnoughts? Yeah. Definitely am planning on doing a second one once I'm free and once EC Henry is free. But yeah, thank you very much. I think we're going to go with empathy. But yeah, thank you very much for the donation. Let's take a look at toughness again. I'll probably just save that and use it later. I know it's retroactive and stuff, but because we've only got one level, it's not really going to be super helpful. All right, let's keep her going. We are going to be pretty low on HP throughout this campaign until we get off Taris.
Something behind here. Damn, another Dark Jedi. I'll try to hold him off. You get to the escape pods. Go!
Dude, good luck holding off anyone who's got that power goatee. Not happening. Do you have permission to make me a meme? I don't think I can give or withhold that kind of permission. I gotta go starboard, right? Is there anything in here though?
Didn't work.
Nope. Is there anything this way? No. Okay. Yeah, Trask is dead. You never see Trask again. Very brave, but very dead.
This is Karth Onasi on your personal communicator. I'm tracking your position through the Endar Spire's
Oh,
light
shut up,
vessel.
Karth.
Escape pod is away. You're the last.
I think it might be like chaotic good or something. Let's switch weapons. Guess I could run 2 blaster pistols. Let's try it. I have no accuracy. I might need to go back to 1. I need a rifle is what I need. Yes, I do look pretty fine with that blaster pistol. Got him. Look at me, just gunning boys down. I thought I just got the empathy skill, but I guess not. Alright, we're gonna need to go. Let's go ahead and use a med pack. You can be foolish and use the med pack as one of your moves during battle, but why not just, why not just go fancy free? Use it from the menu. Eric, thank you very much for the Twitch Prime sub. I'll read your thing in a second. I'm just in a battle for my life here, no big deal. There we go. Eric has now subbed for 4 months, and he says I'm his favorite streamer on the Citadel. Guys, drop some Angry X for that Mass Effect reference, please. Alright, bud. It's not my first time. Hold on, let me, okay, so I got 4 spikes. Go ahead and just murder all these people. I didn't realize I could maximize my XP like that. God, what a terrible way to go. Just straight up murdered those boys. Whoa. We'll activate them anyways. Just because, as someone said, it's free XP. It's free real estate. One thing I don't like about this game that they fixed in the second one is it doesn't tell you whether a container is empty. In the next game, when you empty a container, when you like use everything, it tells you. Like it just says empty container or empty remains. These remains are empty. So we've got an ion blaster, which is obviously good against droids. I have no idea what that is, but let's do it.
You made it just in time. There's only one.
God, I gotta share a friggin' escape pod with Karth. Just let me die.
I'm a soldier with Bastila's escape pods.
I'll try to speak my dialogue. Man, this is so similar to the beginning of Halo. One escape pod left, blasting down to an unknown planet. So this time we're with Karth. Karth's like a more annoying version of Cortana, and not nearly as good looking. Well, okay, let's be honest. Wake me up when September ends. God, the Dark Jedi are so cool. Bastila. The crash! Can you imagine if that's what Karth said when you woke up?
Good to see you up instead of thrashing about in your sleep. You must have been having one hell of a nightmare.
Were you just like watching me, you friggin' weirdo?
Wake up. I'm Karth, one of the Republic soldiers from the Endar Spire. I was with you in the escape pod. Do you remember? We've been slipping in and out of consciousness for a couple of days now, so we're in an
my whole build has been, or my whole role playing is just gonna be me being a dick to Karth.
Taris is under Sith control. Their fleet is orbiting the planet. They've declared martial law.
How have you honestly been in worse spots than this? Like, I don't believe you.
I saw on your service records that you understand.
Yeah, or understand every alien language.
There is no way the
I'm fluent in over 6 million forms of communication.
If we're gonna find Bastila and get off this planet, that smack to your head did more damage than I thought. Bastila's a Jedi. She was with the strike team that killed Darth Revan, Malak's Sith master. Bastila's the key to the whole Republic.
Jedi strike teams. Nothing ever bad has happened with those.
For the sake of the Republic war effort, we have to. I don't think you understand the situation. Getting off this world isn't gonna. Bastila's gonna need our help. Nobody will be looking for a couple of common soldiers like us. And if we're careful.
Yeah, I don't stand out at all. I'm definitely not gonna do a front flip against the first person who pisses me off.
The whole planet is under quarantine. No ships can.
All right, go away.
Good. We're gonna need to work together if we're gonna survive. While you were out, I did.
Shut up, Karth. Let's just go.
Good idea. We can use for some grimps, but I figure if we don't do.
Honestly, like, this is an abandoned apartment on Taris. Look at these vaulted ass ceilings. These are like 40-foot tall ceilings. We've got a view of the entire city. How is this deserted? We're in the upper level. Thanks for the med packs, homie.
Yes, what's on your mind? You got it.
Actually, let's talk.
Yes, what's on your mind? Taris? The planet's all one big city. From what I hear, the wealthy live on the tops of all the tall towers. That's all I can think of. Me? Well, I've been a star pilot for the Republic, but with all that, I've never experienced anything like the slaughter these Sith animals can unleash.
Animals? That's kind of
My
rude.
home world was one of the first planets to fall to Malak's fleet. The Sith. You're the one who
Calm down, Karth. They're just asking.
This is what I am. I'm just a soldier. I go where the fleet admirals tell me to. I follow my orders and I do my duty. It's just.
Man, he's being awfully honest to someone who's been nothing but rude to him.
I know that. I'm not angry at you. Don't think that. I must not be making much sense.
I'm red pilling
mean well with your
right
questions. I'm just not I'm more used to taking action.
All right. You gotta take Karth. I don't know how the hell these are the poor apartments. Oh, aliens. Okay, that's why. Leave those fine Duros people alone. Oh my god, I'm so scared of the guy who had to put 3 shots just to make sure that he killed the guy.
Now the rest of you get up against the wall before I lose my temper again. Hey, what's this? Humans hiding out with aliens? They're Republic fugitives.
Honestly, this guy's power of deduction is like very impressive. Poor Ixgil, indeed. Can someone check if Ixgil has a Wikipedia page? I'm gonna be nice to literally everyone but Karth. You're welcome. And I'm gonna loot this guy's dead body too. Got him.
No problem. Got it.
Ah, D, I hate this one.
That's no excuse. You can't just go around barging into people's apartments because you're curious. Just one of Darvik's men who can't keep his hands
I don't know whether I want to be dark side or light side.
I don't want to talk. Well, I suppose you seem like an all-right sort. When I cut Holden, it made him back off, but it also embarrassed him in front of his
Quite a
friends.
dark story.
Holden's a spiteful little hut slug. He went and put out a bounty on my head for what I did. That's why I'm hiding out here. I suppose you seem like an all-right sort. Little hut slug. When I cut Holden, it put out a bounty on my head. That's no excuse. That's why I'm hiding out here. Barging into people's apartments because when I cut Holden, that's why I'm hiding out here. He went to put out a bounty. Just one of Darvik's men. That's why I'm hiding out here. That's no excuse. You can't just go around barging into people's apartments. You can't just go around barging into people's apartments because you can't just go around barging into people's apartments.